but also of other nations that resided there before the Israelites arrived, like the mountains of Bashan, which are the Golan Heights today, the mountains of Gilead, the home country of the prophet Elijah, the mountains of the Ammonites and the Moabites and all those bites, and the Edomites and the mosquito bites. So we do speak about 4 areas. The last one is not in the land of the state of Israel today, but you know that by now. I'm just kind of testing to see if I can see in your eyes some understanding. Well, I hope that this is beginning to be clear. Speaking about the coast, quite an interesting... Oh, I'm sorry, before that, let me just show you what will be like a journey if somebody starts walking from the coast and wants to literally cross the country. What will be the nature of his walk and his climb? As you can tell, not an easy walk. You start walking by the coastal plains, and then you go up to the lowland, and you climb the steep mountains of Judea, 2,700 feet above, and down here, 1,350 below. And this is only from here to here, only about 15 miles as a crow flies. So crossing the land will be quite a challenge, as you understand. And by the way, if you live up in Jerusalem, as we said earlier, everything down below you will call the lowland. But if you lived by the coast, that will be your highland. And that's why the point of reference is so important, to understand the description that we have in the scriptures. So that will be the nature of the walk, not an easy one. And many of you were seated on a nice air-conditioned bus as we were climbing from Jericho up to Jerusalem. Boy, it's a climb. I mean, we're always happy that we're in the bus and not walking. But we speak about these pilgrims. That was the nature of their climb, coming from Galilee all the way to Jerusalem. The coast, most of the coast of Israel is influenced by the river Nile. The Nile carries a lot of sand into the Mediterranean in its long journey, and the currents of the Mediterranean will carry the sand along the coast of Israel. There are dunes of sand that are forming a line, a very clear one, along the coast of Israel. That means a problem, because when rain falls on the mountains and flows down into the Mediterranean, the sand dunes are there to block its way. That means that we speak about a marshy land. But that's what the good farming lands do. And therefore, this place had to be constantly maintained by digging channels through these sand mountains in order to have access to the winter floods, if you wish, to flow into the Mediterranean. And of course, we spoke about rivers, we spoke about the coast. That's what the big cities of the Philistines and then of the Canaanites and all the others would be. You'll see in a minute the green circles. I think it's green, yeah? Over there. In order to show you what is it like, with some pictures about the coastline of Israel, the important one to understand is the one on the lower left-hand side. You can clearly see how